Which fictional character would you bring to our world to solve a global issue, and why? Sailor Moon. She's managed to convert genocidal maniacs simply by talking them down. And if they don't listen, she's not afraid to just blast them into moondust. Century, and it seems to be doing well in the grand scheme of things. And the silver crystal seems like it can do whatever the plot demands of it. So she's got the power and authority to back it all up. Although manga Sailor Moon seems to be going through some heavy shit in the future. So maybe not her. Got to say, bringing Tony Stark Iron Man into our world would be a game changer. Imagine having that genius-level tech whiz working on our biggest problems like climate change or renewable energy. Stark's not just about the flash, he's got the brains and the heart to really make a difference. Plus, who wouldn't love to see some of that Stark-style innovation and cool gadgets making our world a better place? And it's saying that he exists and is real and his religion is the real one and ignore the Old Testament. It's a bunch of psychotic nonsense. Stop killing each other. That would solve a lot of global issues. I would bring Doraemon though. I'm sure most people here would know Doraemon. Doraemon's tools are pretty fun and a bit realistic. Goddamn. This question gives me nostalgia. Doraemon can surely solve most problems in just a week. Or a month maybe. I'd say the Doctor. He wouldn't do it himself, but would work with us to get working towards that and give us as much time as possible if we really wanted to do it. Probably the dragon from Dragon Ball. I forgot his name. He grants 3 wishes so I can finally stop those super hot summer days, and 2 other things. Paul Szabo from the Flex series by Ferret Stonets, because he could use his bureaucracy to write policies that are fucking up our planet. A philanthropic version of Rick Sanchez. As an asshole, he could fix most problems, so the Aoba people loving Rick would make everything better. Reboot Gilliman from Warhammer 40k. Closest thing there is a good guy in that universe, and his rule would be harsh but fair. Arthur Fonzoelli. All issues would be sorted. World peace would have been achieved, and humankind would be entirely cooperative. The cute little gosling from Puss in Boots. I would use the gold to buy the necessary items to provide for those less fortunate. Willy Wonka, the eccentric rather than insane version, to bring some joy into the world we appear to have lost with commercialism. Jesus. He could solve world hunger with some bread and fish. He can change water to wine. Surely he could make all water drinkable. Minions from Despicable Me. We could very easily use them for humanitarian missions and doing things like stealing the moon. Ima Seong from Avatar. He could earthbend some new land for Palestinians and do some spirit-bending shit on Putin. What superhero saves marriages and teaches people how to have morals and standards? That's the one I would bring. Frieza. We may not get the solution we want, but whatever the problem used to be is no longer the problem. Johnny Appleseed will help end hunger in famine-stricken parts of the world, as long as they like apples. Maybe Kira or some other Death Note user. Would be funny seeing all those corrupt fucks drop like flies. The Count of Monte Cristo plays a mean long game, bringing vengeance to those who have wronged people. The Emperor from Warhammer 40k. A pre-Horus Heresy, so he isn't a skeleton on a glorified space sled. Thanos. He honestly had the best solution and would have saved our world from ourselves for sure. I would send Jason Bourne to September 2001 to see whether he could prevent the WTC attacks. Thor. He could stop any war and provide a substantial amount of energy with his lightning. I know a variety of blood-fueled machines who would love to fix overpopulation. Luke Skywalker. We have imperial Estes to defeat. Putin, Xi, Netanyahu, etc. Sherlock Holmes. Because of his problem-solving skills and critical thinking, there is a 0.00001 chance anyone knows who it is. But Alexander Mechuis. I think it might be about time to start bringing light from Death Note. You know, I think Darth Vader could really do something about world peace. God. Because he's supposed to be omniscient, omnipotent and benevolent. Captain Planet. He's a hero. He's gonna take pollution down to 0. Darth Vader. Solve humanity with this one simple step. 1. Genocide. Loki. We need more chaos than for it all to work out in the end. Queen Ramonda from Black Panther. She would get shit done.